Hello everyone, so today's pick a card is Blessings Coming in the Next 30 Days. So this is actually a collaboration video. My good friend Vlada on her channel at Astro Wheel of Fortune, she is doing part 2 of this pick a card. So I'm going to bring you the blessings for your career in the next 30 days, and she's going to do what are the blockages that you need to release to receive these blessings. So I will make sure to attach a link of her video down below. So this is the first time that I'm doing this kind of collaboration. Let me know what you guys think of this. And I really want to hear how it resonates, not just with my video, but how both videos resonate together. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Megan. I like to do a ton of pick a card readings and bring you a lot of spiritual content on your journey to bring you clarity, motivation, and inspiration. So there's 4 crystal cards that you can choose from. Alright, group number 1, so if you picked this crystal card, you picked selenite. Okay, for this group, I'm getting the message that you could have expected to be further along in your career at this point, or you've been trying to manifest more prosperity and abundance in your career or at your job, or maybe you're trying to switch jobs, and you just felt like you would have been further along in your path. I feel for this group that you've been manifesting. You're really setting your intentions, and you have big goals and big dreams for yourself, and you wish you would have been further along. And this message from selenite is basically saying that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, that you need to make sure you're releasing your expectations, because I know when we try to manifest, it's human nature to try to make sense of how it could happen. And that's not a bad thing, but when we hold on to that attachment too strongly, it can blind us. And it can bring us a lot of stress and a lot of fear that we're not going in the right direction. But you are going in the right direction, group number 1. You're right where you're supposed to be, even if you feel behind. Spirit's saying you're not behind. You're doing really good. And I can definitely tell there's a blessing. I'm excited to get into the blessings coming for this group because I feel like they're going to be coming pretty soon. So let's pull some more cards, though. Let's see what's going on with your energy. Alright, so we have a few reversals to start. The Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Then we have God of Spiritual Healing. This is an aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing, fulfillment, and your higher self. When these first 3 cards came out, I could definitely tell that these blessings are going to come in as soon as you release something. There is it has to do with a belief in the mind. It's some sort of thought that you have. And I really especially encourage this group to check out the video that I collaborated with, because Vlada at Astro Wheel of Fortune is going to talk about your blockages. That has a huge part. It's not so much it is a blockage, but it's more just so, I feel like it has to do with doubting yourself, doubting your abilities. But I'm just going to leave it at that, because I really want to get into the blockages, but that's not what you came for. This is for the blessings, right? But I do feel with this Wheel of Fortune that your luck is going to turn around. Your luck is going to turn around. And I feel like it's going to start to turn around in the next 30 days. It's not going to be this instantaneous, huge turnaround. It's going to be a little bit of a slower process because we have all this pentacle energy here. But you are on your way to fulfillment. So for you, group number 1, in the next 30 days, I see some sort of new idea coming through. This could be at a job you're applying for, or an idea for your business. But I see you taking action. Okay, this makes sense because I'm feeling like a solar plexus blockage. And for this group, I feel like Spirit's saying that it's time to make opportunities for yourself. Like it's time to go after opportunities. And your higher self is going to give you ideas of things that you could do that are going to be out of your comfort zone. But these opportunities that you want, they're not just going to fall on your lap. They will in the future. There will be opportunities that fall on your lap. But in the next 30 days, it's an opportunity for you to create. It's an idea. It's a job to apply for. It's something where it's going to take some action. And it is going to be stepping out of your comfort zone. And so if If you're like, oh, I don't know what that is, it's going to come to you in the next 30 days. There's going to be an idea. Or you're going to be inspired by somebody, maybe on social media or something like that, where you're like, oh, that's cool that they did that. I want to do that, but I want to do it like this. Or if it's a job you don't usually apply for, something where you don't think that you'd be good enough, it's like putting in that kind of action to be like, no, I am good enough. I'm going to apply for this job, or I'm going to apply for that job, or I'm just going to apply for 10 different jobs, if you're wanting to switch careers. Because I feel for this group that you're not completely happy where you are. And there's just so much more you want out of life. And Spirit's saying, okay, you got it. It's coming to you. It's taking a little bit of time. There's a lot of clearing going on. There's a lot of healing going on with this God of spiritual healing. And see where he's healing her. This angel has come to her, and he's healing her solar plexus and her sacral chakra. That's where we hold our personal power. Yeah, and then see, what I'm really drawn to on this card is where the hips are, because there's a bright light where her hips are. In our hips, we can hold a lot of energy in that area too. And it could be it's like, when I think of the hips, it's almost fear of moving forward, fear of going after what we want because we're afraid of failure, or afraid it's a waste of time, or something like that. And I feel like that blockages is releasing in the next 30 days. A lot of it's releasing, maybe not all of it, because sometimes when we release blockages, it takes time. But some of that is coming, is dissolving. So I'm hearing you can call upon your spirit guides and ask them to assist you with this healing of removing these doubts and these fears. You can also work with, I'm hearing Archangel Michael or Archangel Raphael. They're here to help you as well. But you are coming to this fulfillment. You are. There's going to be big changes in the next 30 days for you. I really feel as though this group, you're going to be very connected to your higher self. You're going to listen to your higher self. Because I feel sometimes in this group you hear messages, they try to encourage you, and you're like, no, I'm not ready for that, or no one's going to like that, or I would never get that job. Like you kind of argue with your higher self, or you're like, no, higher self, like that's wishful thinking, like let's be realistic. And Spirit's really helping you strengthen the connection with your higher self, and this is all necessary for you to build that career or to get that dream job. It's these steps that you're taking. So there is forward movement this month. There's forward movement in the next 30 days. I'm also hearing to eat a lot of fruits, raw fruits especially. Like I'm seeing the pomegranates here. Pomegranates are a really cleansing food, or blueberries or raspberries are really going to help assist you. But the blessing is for you, group number 1, is taking a chance, doing something different, going for it, connecting to your higher self. A lot of spiritual blessings for this group. And when you're not sure what your higher self is saying, or you want to connect more, connect through your heart space. Okay, that's really going to help you. Connect here. Feel in that sense of gratitude. Really feel in the things that you're grateful for. And spend a good 5 minutes focusing on gratitude. That raises your vibration, which helps make your intuition really clear, which helps connect you to your higher self and spirit and source. So spend some time in gratitude, take some deep breaths to ground you in the present moment, and then ask yourself, say, okay, higher self, I'm listening. I'm listening. What can I do? What should I do? What steps should I take? And it may not, the answer might not reveal itself right away. It might take some time. It might be in the next few days where you get inspired and you see something, or you find a new job to apply for and you're like, oh, maybe that's it, or that's what it is, or ooh, I want to do that, but I feel a little uncomfortable. Like, that's going to be your blessing. It's not going to feel exactly like the kind of blessing we want, because sometimes it's nice when we just get blessings and they're on a silver platter. But this is a really, really important part of your growth. This is really important because it is getting you to this fulfillment. You are on your way to emotional fulfillment. And when I see this Page of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like, okay, you need to start taking the steps. Like, take the steps. And that's like starting something new, a new endeavor. This could be a new creative project for some of you. Or maybe you're thinking, for some of you, you're like, Megan, I've already started something new. Like, I've already started this new and this new and this new. Well, it's going to be something else that's new. So keep an open mind. For some of you, it could just be reaching out for help. When I started my business, I reached out a lot for help, and a lot of people didn't respond, and a lot of people, I didn't even know them. I was like, hey, I'm a YouTuber, you want to help me? You want to collaborate? This is awkward, and I was stepping out of my comfort zone, but it's most of my growth on my channel and my business has been from reaching out and asking for help, because I couldn't do this on my own, and we're not supposed to do it on our own. And some people won't respond. Some people won't. They won't. I mean, I've reached out to so many different people on the internet all over the world, and only a handful of them have responded, but that's okay, because those are the people that I'm supposed to work with and that I'm supposed to learn from. For some of you, it could be working with a mentor. Maybe you've been scared to ask for help, but I see a lot of support and Spirit saying you have the tools. You have the tools. You just have to believe in yourself and gain the courage and know that you're worth all of this, okay? And for a lot of you, I feel as though it's almost, with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's almost as though your luck has turned around, but it doesn't completely feel like it. You're still sometimes in this mentality of like, well, I'm not where I want to be. But things are turning around and they are bending in your favor. 100% I can see that. It's back to that selenite card, right? It's that selenite crystal. It's going with the flow. Even when things feel resistance and things aren't working out how we thought they were supposed to, learning how to accept that and surrender and say, okay, angels, universe, like I surrender. I'm going to just go with the flow and trust and know that everything's working out perfectly for me, even if it doesn't feel like it. I have to do this all the time. I have to say it all the time to myself just to remind myself. So I really hope this helped group number 1. Please comment down below if it did. If you want to book a session with me, I am open. I'm taking one-on-one sessions. I have all the information in the description box below, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, group number 2. So, welcome to your reading. If you pick this crystal, you have citrine. So citrine is all about happiness and fun and letting loose, and it's the sunshine crystal. This crystal is all about living in the moment and laughter. And for this group, I feel as though you've been working really hard. And I feel like you're very focused on your career. You're really focused on your soul's purpose or finding a new job or, getting that promotion. And you have this beautiful drive, and it's really a blessing. It's good. It's a good thing. I feel for this group that you work really hard. And I think the blessing for this group is kind of not a blessing that your conscious mind wants, but your subconscious does want. It's like your soul is craving this, your inner child is craving this, and they're craving more fun. Okay, so I feel like this blessing is to almost take some more time off work and in the next 30 days and to have more fun and do things that light you up, because even though that seems like it's taking a step back, like, oh, if I take time off work or if I'm not focused on my, making content or whatever it is you do for work, you're going to feel like you're behind, right? That your goals are going to take longer to manifest. But it's quite the opposite. And Spirit's saying that it's time for you to have fun, to enjoy yourself, and to let go of this. You just have a lot of expectations for yourself, and you can be a little too hard on yourself. So Spirit's working with you to be easier on yourself and to realize that filling up your soul and feeding your inner child is what's really going to help you on your path. And it's going to help just bring this lighter energy and help you to really see the meaning of life in a new light. Because I feel for this group that you do have a good time, but I just feel like lately maybe you've been working a little too hard, and it's time to slow down. Okay, so let's pull some more cards though and see what other messages we're getting for blessings coming your way, because I know you want to focus on career. That's probably why you picked on this video, so there might be some blessings in your career. I feel like there is. I feel like it's very tied in. I feel like you letting loose and having fun and taking time off is going to, I feel like it's going to give you more inspiration for your career, because, sometimes it's kind of like when an author is, or a writer is writing a new book and they're sitting at their desk and they have writer's block, right? And they can't think of anything to write about. And people are like, well, you need to take your mind off of it. You need to go out and have fun. You need to, go walk around in nature and then just let the inspiration come. I feel like it's the same for this group. Like, when you have more fun, you're going to have more creative ideas, or you're going to, like, level up your energy to a higher vibration, so you're going to receive that promotion or whatever it is that you're craving. It has to do with your energy. And this, I feel like the next 30 days, Spirit's reminding you to raise your vibration and have fun, because that's actually going to excel you on your career path. It's really beautiful. Because I understand group number 2. I have a hard time with this as well. I can just work sometimes and make like a lot of videos, and because I have fun with my career. I have a lot of fun doing this, but it still takes a lot of energy out of me. So I still even have to find time where I can just laugh and play games and make my inner child happy. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, 2 of Cups. This is the Emperor card. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and Behind a Mask. And I love this first card that came up, because did I not just talk about the inner child? And look at this little baby sitting there with a key, And it's almost like this. I'm getting the sense with this card, because there is a man sitting there in that chair, right? And it's almost like that masculine energy being like, I have to work. And he even has his hands up like this. He's like, and the little child is like, play with me. And it's like, nope, we haven't met our goals yet. We have so much to do. Like, I don't have time for you. And your inner child is like, yes, you do. You already have the keys. Like, he's holding the keys. Like, you have the tools. You have the keys. It's okay, like, play with me. Your body is, like, crying for a break. And I feel like with this 2 of Cups, that Spirit's saying, focus on your connections. Focus on the people around you. And I know I'm filming this during the pandemic, so I know it's hard to connect with people in the physical, but we have Zoom, we have FaceTime, we have WhatsApp, we have Skype, right? Set dates to meet with people and to have fun, or to play games with them, or laugh with them, or say, hey, let's watch a movie together, and put your Netflix on, watch the same movie together. Spirit's saying that these connections are really going to help you to relax and have more fun. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. So when we see these reversals, with this deck, because on the front side it shows their face, but on the back it talks about going within. And then we have the fire here and the ice behind him. And that's like balancing your creative energy and your work energy with your fun energy. Spirit and your higher self is really coming through strongly this month to help you balance that and to have more fun. And this is going to help raise your vibration and bring you to everything that you want out of life. Because I feel for this group, then we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? The 5 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this is your energy. And Spirit's saying going within will actually make you more prosperous. Taking time off will make you more prosperous. And resting too. Not just having fun, but resting more, meditating more, taking more time off. And if for some of you, you're like, I can't take time off, like I have to work this much, like I have to. Well, we are coming into the holiday season, if you're watching this in December, so that will help. And if you can take some time off for sick leave or something like that, or if you can get someone to pick up your shifts, do that, because that's an act of self-love, right? It's time to put in some action to prove to yourself that I deserve this. And this is going to release so many blockages for you. Yeah, and then we have this look at this 5 of Swords. It shows this person on their hands and knees next. And I feel like this is like that feminine and masculine. This is like the woman. It looks like a woman to me. I don't know if it is, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling feminine and masculine energy. And this woman is bent down like, please, we need some time off. I am run down. My mind won't stop running. I feel anxious. I feel tired. And this is your masculine energy standing strong, saying, nope, I'm tough. I got this. We're going to keep pushing through. We're going to keep going. I'm a warrior. I don't stop. I won't stop till I make my mark. But your feminine energy is like, it feels weak. It needs to be revitalized. It's like this internal conflict that you have with yourself. And that's what Five of Swords talks about. It talks about internal conflict. Overthinking the mind. But I feel like for you, you're almost like, when we work too much and we go too much and we don't take time for ourselves, that's self-abuse. It is. I learned that the hard way. I'm still learning that. It is. It's an abusive inner dialogue that we have with ourselves. Because we all have this inner child in us that needs to play, that needs to have fun, that needs to relax. So just practice that awareness, because this is really going to help you this month, or the next 30 days. And then we have this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is about taking action, but in this depiction, it's showing the back of him instead of the front. So this is like taking action to show yourself love in a way that you usually don't, or a way that your body needs it. And for all of you watching, it's different. So what way does your body need love? Does it need attention? It's time to do that. Yeah, and then we have Behind a Mask. I feel for this group that you're really good at maybe hiding your emotions for some of you, or acting like, oh, I can work this much and I'm fine. Like, I'm good. And you have this front, and you almost convince yourself that you're good. Like, you're like, no, I'm fine. I seem fine, and I'm just going to have some coffee, and I'm good, and, I'm working out my schedule, and I'm working everything out, but there's a part of you that's like, this doesn't feel right. There's part of you that doesn't feel right, but I feel like sometimes you just don't let it rise up. You don't let it have what it needs. So, and I love how this card says intention at the top. So, for the next 30 days, Spirit's encouraging you to set your intentions every morning, okay? To set your intention that, today I will find time to have fun. I will find time to have laugh, to laugh. I will have time to be in the present moment, to feed my inner child, and that opportunity will present itself, and I will have clarity on this. And you can say this every morning, right? Or you can say this on your day off. Like, okay, today's my day off. Inner child, what do you want to do? Let's see, let's write. Start writing in your journal and see what comes through. See what you miss. See what, and I'm not talking about my inner child is happy on, social media and scrolling and watching a movie, which those things are fun, but I feel like it's more than that for this group. I feel like it's more than that. It's about connecting with other people, having a game night, maybe watching a movie, but watching it with somebody else, right? Through Zoom or however you can do it, but I feel like it has to do with connecting, not just something you do by yourself, because your soul is craving not just this fun time, but it's craving connection, it's craving interaction, and things like that. So I'm excited for this group. This is really powerful. A lot of happiness is coming in. A lot of emotional happiness. I feel like this group is I want to know. It's funny because no Pentacle energy came through. Oh no, the Queen of Pentacles did come through. But it's more just focus on your inner child. This is going to move you forward. It's going to bring more value into your life. It's going to bring monetary blessings of money and wealth and all these things. But it's time to step back because you need it. Your body needs it. And this is your blessing. You're going to find something fun to do. And you're going to laugh. And you're going to just really feel like a kid again and feel in the present moment. So don't fight it. Okay, group number 2. I'm excited for you. Let me know if this resonated. And make sure you check out the other part of this video from Vlada's channel, my friend Vlada. Her channel is Astro Wheel of Fortune. And you can find out your blockages there. And let me know if it correlates with this reading, okay? I'm also open for a session, so if you want to book a virtual tarot reading, I have all the information down below. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, group number 3. So, if you pick this crystal, we have Moldavite. So, right away, I was looking at the numbers of this card because 3 plus 5 equals 8, and when I see 8s, I think abundance. So, I have a good feeling for this group that there's going to be some money coming in, or more money coming in. So, a lot of you might have your own business. Or a lot of you might be getting a raise or a promotion. Something like that in the next 30 days. There's some sort of change. But let's see. Let's pull some more cards and see what's going on. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups, Father of Cups reversed, Father of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Mother of Pentacles reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so the first three cards, well, we have this Father of Pentacles, and this is the King of Pentacles. So I definitely see some sort of new energy coming in a monetary sense. So like some sort of abundance, material abundance coming in for this group. And I felt that at the beginning with Moldavite. So there is definitely some sort of money. It could be an unexpected money, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's something you've been working towards. Could be a bonus at work, a promotion, or more clients, or you could sell a lot if you're making jewelry or something like that. I heard for some of you, you could be selling more in the next 30 days. Okay, I also feel with this Moldavite, it's funny because this also talks about new opportunities and new doors opening. And I feel it also talks about like discomfort. So I do feel for this group that you have been through some discomfort, especially this past year is what I'm hearing, but like it's changing. Something's changing next 30 days for you. Some new opportunities coming in, or more money, or just something to really help you and to like reward you for all of your hard work. And I'm feeling with this Two of Cups and this Father of Cups that you're helping people. I feel like for this group that you help people, or you inspire people. You're the kind of person that people come to for help. And I really feel like your cup's going to feel really full. Your energy's going to feel really strong, and you're going to feel ready to help people. And I just see a lot of strong connections forming as well for you. And there's just a lot of wisdom that you have. And I feel as though you feel that. Like this group, this is a powerful group. And I feel like you know that. And you're really stepping into your power right now. Yeah, because we also have this Three of Cups. Because this Three of Cups is talking about forming friendships and connections. And I feel like you have a good support system in your life right now. And they're going to support you through this. Through these transitions and changes. Because I feel like a lot of blessings are coming to you, group number group number three. Group number three. There's a lot of blessings, but with those blessings, sometimes there can be challenges, right? If somebody wins the lottery, I'm not saying that's going to happen for you. But, I mean, it could, but I feel like it's more you're reaping the rewards for all the work that you've done. But for instance, right, if somebody does win the lottery and they win all of this money, and then people want, things from this person, and it completely changes, and sometimes it can be really hard on people. And they're like, oh my gosh, a lot of this money is responsibility and all these things. So I feel like there's just a lot of shifts happening for you. And not just in a monetary sense and in a material sense, it's also in an emotional sense, because we have this Five of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of emotional highs and lows going on for this group. It's almost like waves of emotions. And Spirit's saying just ride the wave. Just ride the wave. I really feel like this is a strong spiritual group, and you like to help people. And that work can be really hard on you, and it's hard on anybody. And so you're going to feel tired and sad and worn down sometimes. So make sure you're taking time for yourself, and know that all these blessings that are coming in divine timing. I see a lot of emotional release for this group. But you're going to have to check out Vlada's video at Astro Wheel of Fortune, because she's doing the blockages for this pick a card. So make sure you check her video out, because I feel like it's going to be so important for this group. But you're releasing a lot of doubts. A lot of doubts. Yeah, and then with this Mother of Pentacles and this High Priestess card, I can definitely tell that this group, your intuition and your psychic abilities and the way that you help people and you nurture people, you don't realize how powerful it is. You know that you're helping people, but you don't realize how powerful it is. There's still some doubts in that. You still worry a little bit. But I really feel for this group in the next 30 days, you're going to be seeing your power, your abilities, your strengths in a new light. You are going to be making more money. There is going to be a shift for you. There's going to be new doors opening up. They're almost like gifts. I feel like your guides and your angels are saying, yes, there's gifts coming in the next 30 days. They're going to be different. It's not all going to be a material sense. Some of them are going to be in a spiritual sense. But they're really proud of you. And your higher self is really proud of you for all the work that you've done. All the shadow work that you've done. Really nurture yourself during this time. And get excited. Group number 3, get excited, because I definitely see a shift for you. And some of you that are looking for a new job, there is going to be a new opportunity. You might just be applying for the job, but I feel like you're going to get the job if you're trying to, if you're waiting on it. Or some of you that are waiting, I feel like this is saying, yes, you're going to get the job. So keep doing what you're doing, keep building your connections, and keep loving yourself, group number 3. So I'm excited. Let me know if this resonated for you. And I am taking clients right now, so if you want to book a virtual tarot reading, I have all the information down below. Thanks, guys. All right, group number 4. So we have the diamond. The diamond is always a really powerful message, right? The diamond takes a lot of pressure to make. And it's one of the strongest diamonds that there are. Strongest rocks that there are. And I really feel for this group that you have an immense amount of strength, that you have overcome a lot of challenges. And for some of you, you're still overcoming some challenges. And you have so much strength, and you shine so brightly, and you don't always see it. But that's just what I feel. I feel strength. So much strength, because sometimes when we go through a lot in our lives, it can make us feel weak because we feel broken from it and we feel shattered from our experiences. And I really feel for this group that you're starting to feel your strength more now, or more recently, and I feel like it's going to really expand in a whole new level in the next 30 days. So let's see what else is coming for you. So we have the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, Write down your goals, dream big, accountability, earth magic, and divine matrix. Alright, so I love these first 3 energies coming through. This is really strong. You're really stepping into your power this month. And I feel as though this is a huge step into achieving your goals. This is a huge step into bringing in the career that you want. But I don't feel like it's going to be a huge shift for this group in your actual career, in a sense where you find a new job or you get that promotion. But I feel like this is Spirit saying this is a huge step to get to those goals. And we have to take one step at a time. And sometimes one big step can take a few weeks. It can take some time. I've noticed that. I've been taking so many steps this year that have taken a year, right? I'm like stepping towards peace and harmony, and that's been a huge focus for me the whole year of 2020. But I feel like you're closing out a cycle this month, a huge cycle. You're stepping away from a fear. You're setting boundaries, not just with other people, but with yourself. Because that's a huge thing that I've learned myself, is that sometimes it's not just about setting boundaries with other people, but setting internal boundaries. But I just really feel like this month, you're realizing, you're learning how to save your energy. Maybe some of you struggle with fatigue or feeling worn down. You're learning how to not give away your power as well. You're taking back your power. You're realizing your worth. And I also feel as though there could be some intuitive gifts coming through as well with this Queen of Cups. There's a lot of new insights. And this is all building you to something really big and really beautiful. Because I feel for this group that even if you have a job that you like or a career that you like but you're not super passionate about, I feel like Spirit's saying that you're on your way to finding a super passionate career. For those of you that have found your super passionate career, then you're getting ready for a whole new spiritual gift coming through. But there's a big shift coming. A lot of transformation. I feel for this group that you don't always feel like you're going the right way, but you are. You feel maybe a little lost at times, or a little scared. But I just see a lot of new insights, because sometimes all we need is a fresh perspective, a switch in our mindset, right? Opening our mind, and then it's like, oh, we see the bigger picture. And we step back. It's almost like I see you in the next 30 days stepping back and seeing it, your life and where you're at and what's going on in a whole new way. Your guides and angels are really working with you. And you might be feeling uncomfortable in the next 30 days, but that discomfort is set in to help you shift your mind, to help you take a step back, because sometimes we do need that discomfort for our growth, to help us achieve what we want. When I started manifesting the life that I wanted, all this discomfort set in, and all these trials, and it was such to scare you, but all these things started to happen, but it molded me and shifted me, and then I feel like you've been through a lot of that, group number 4. I feel like you've been through a lot of that, and I feel like this month it's going to make sense as to why you've gone through that. It's going to be like, oh, this pain is for this. This is why. I just see so many insights, and I see your intuition really strengthening, because I feel for this group that there's a really big career coming for you. You have a big purpose. Yeah, it says write down your goals, dream big, and then we have accountability. It says responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. You're really turning things around to really love yourself. You're making the changes, and keep writing them down. For some of you, that's script. And make sure you keep writing down exactly what you want. And dream big. Don't think, well, I'm too late in the game, or this, that, like I could never have this dream job or that. Like, you can and you will. You deserve it. You deserve it times 100. I can tell for this group, for what you've been through, you deserve it. And your resilience and your strength is going to get you there. And this month, there's going to be a big shift. And look at this girl standing there. She's carrying this thing of rocks, right? It's almost like she's carrying all of her pain, all of her struggle that she's been through. But she, you couldn't tell by looking at her face. She has this calm face about her. Like, yeah, I've been through stuff, but I'm okay. She's like, I can keep walking and wear this beautiful gown and carry all these rocks, and because she's strong, and you're carrying a lot. And then we have this earth magic and divine matrix. This earth magic is reminding you to get grounded, to connect with the earth. And if it's hard to get outside, if it's cold, work with crystals, even you can just ask. I've learned this new technique where you can just ask your spirit guides and angels, your higher self, to ground you. You say, please ground me now into the present moment. And I've been using this, and it's been helping me. You can say it and speak it, and it'll happen, And there's awesome grounding meditations you can use as well. But that's really important for this group, because with these big changes and with your intuition, your mind expanding and opening up, it can be really easy to get caught up in these new insights and this higher vibration, because it's really beautiful and really exciting. But when we spend too much time up there, we can disconnect from reality and from the ground and literally from the earth. So just practice that awareness. And then we have the divine matrix. Yeah, you're stepping away from this matrix. You're taking, what is that in that movie where it's like red pill or blue pill? You're taking I don't know what color it is that he takes, but you're taking the color to expand your mind, to step out of the matrix, right? That's what's happening for you in the next 30 days. And this is all leading you to your career and your purpose. And for a lot of you, I feel like you're starting a business or something like that. This is a very specific message for some of you, but this is powerful. There's a shift happening, and it's moving slower than you'd like. I can tell for this group, it's moving slower than you'd like. But know that Spirit's saying if it was to move faster and get here, in the next 30 days of everything that you want, all the shifts that would have to happen would be too overwhelming for you on your spiritual growth, your spiritual path. I've realized that for myself, because when I think about my progression and how things have taken as long as that they did, at the time I was like, oh, it needs to move faster. It's moving too slow. It's taking too long, And now looking back, I'm like, oh, that's why it had to take so long, because I had to heal this. I had to accept that. I had to let go of this, and I had to, do this and that and this. So it's all happening in perfect divine timing. Okay, you can't rush this process. You can't. And make sure you check out Astro Wheel of Fortune's video for releasing blockages for your career in the next 30 days, because it's really important for you. It's really going to help you. Because see, this woman, she's carrying these rocks, and I feel like it's like taking one rock out at a time. It's like taking a burden off or a rock off, and one at a time, And we'd like to just dump the whole basket over, right? And just let it all go, but when you're used to those rocks being there, it would freak you out. It would be too scary. I know this from personal experience. I know this. It doesn't seem like it, but the bigger picture, it really is like that. So these blessings are really beautiful, really powerful, this group. You're really cutting things out that don't serve you. You're stepping into your power. And your intuition is really strengthening. These new perspectives that come in, and you're like, oh, that's why this is, or oh, that's that. That's your higher self talking to you. That's like your angels and guides being like this, and you're like, oh, I just figured this out. And I just feel like you're just going to have a lot of light bulb moments this month that are going to be your blessing and really help you on your path. So I love this for you, group number 4. You are strong. You are resilient. I see huge things for you. When I see the diamond card, that's like diamond in the rough. You've been through it. You've overcome everything, and you are stronger than you realize, okay? You need to know that. Use that with your mantras. I'm strong. I am strong. I am resilient. And you are perfect, okay? You're perfect just right where you are. Be gentle with yourself and breathe, okay? I love you guys. Let me know if this resonated for you. I am taking clients right now for tarot readings, so if you want to book a virtual session with me, I have all my information down below. And I will see you guys next time.